I'm pre-med, so I'm very like sciencey and mathy. And it wasn't until I came to college and I've taken some of the humanities classes that I've started to think maybe there's more than just the straight facts. And because I was always very obsessed with this is how it is, this is the fact. And sometimes it's important to question the facts and your own experiences.
I think in general the text and conversations with like professors or with my peers have really shown me that the main thing that college should teach a student is to always ask questions and to always look for relationships between things that you don't, like things you wouldn't expect to be related.
It's like they just want us to ask questions. They want us to gain more knowledge. They want us to become any bit of smarter, just get anything out of it.
What does Vanderbilt have to do with creating who I'm going to be for the rest of my life? And I think that's a really important question to ask yourself is, why am I here? What am I here for? What do I want to get out of my experience here?
It's very important when you go through college, not only to make sure you're reflecting upon your experiences in college, but make sure you're having those experiences. Don't spend too much time reflecting.
2017, could read this book 3 times. Before coming to college, while they're in college, and after graduating. And each time they read it, they can read it with a fresh perspective, and it'll speak to them differently every time.
You're always told that you are the best class to enter the gates of the school, that you are talented and you've obviously done well in school and have gotten good standardized scores. And so there's this sense of you deserve to be here, definitely. I work to be here, and thus I'm entitled to be here. But this quote reminded me that it's not just about deserving to be here, it's actually the opportunities we've had before coming to college to be able to utilize our abilities to succeed has that sense of luck has played into getting us here.
There's a ton of luck involved in just, what situation we were in as people, and, some of us were born into families that allowed us to go to private schools and have better educations. And I guess it's just important to have some self-doubt and some humility and understand that even if you might be in a better situation, that doesn't make you any better than anyone else. And I think it's important that we realize that we've been given this opportunity to change the world and make it a better place, and I think it's important to definitely capitalize on that.
About the SATs?
Yeah.
Like the first time I took them,
Yeah.
it was just all me, like I had no tutors or anything.
Yeah.
And I did like alright, I think I would have gotten to like a good school. But then I enrolled in or my mom rather, enrolled me in like a review course plus
Listen, review or standing captain or something
yeah,
like that.
So it was a review class and then like a tutor on top of that.
Oh.
And so I don't think that the tutor made me smarter in a sense, but it showed me how to take a test. It showed me how to do the reading.
Yeah.
How to skim for the keywords, how to read the questions and come back. And so knowing how to take the test helped me improve, but I'm not sure that just the test by itself is a good measure of someone's memory.
Right. And there was some improvement on your score.
It was good improvement. That's what I mean.
Right. So not everyone will have that opportunity.
I know Vanderbilt has a bit of a reputation for being a rich, elite Southern school, but I guess being here, I feel like that isn't really true. Yes, Vanderbilt's very Southern, but I have never felt that it was, snobby, elite, anything like that. I know people from all different socioeconomic classes who are here and very content, fit in well, are very involved. And I really like that, and I commend Vanderbilt for doing that. And I think a lot of that has to do with their financial aid policy and how we are completely need blind and we meet financial need with grants. And I just think that's a really extraordinary commitment to democracy and moving forward in the future. And while it might encourage the idea of meritocracy, I think we can't sacrifice that socioeconomic diversity and the ethnic diversity and all the different types of diversity that we have on campus because of this idea of meritocracy, because we gain so much from learning about all these different perspectives. I'm comfortably middle class, I'm from Indiana. So coming here is very different, and meeting all this diversity, I just really think has expanded my worldview and how I see everything. And I think that's exactly the purpose of college. I feel like I'm going to be prepared for a job, but even more so, like I feel like I'm going to be prepared to interact with people from all different walks of life.
So I think being in college and what's at stake is not just the job, or not just the grades, but it's also being able to get along with people, not necessarily agreeing with how they think or what they believe, but just being able to accept that other people are going to have different perspectives and enjoying that you're in a diverse area and that you're away from in high school where you went home and you were in that same perspective every day. Now you're living with 1,600 different kids who have different perspectives.
As incoming first years read the book, they can think about this before they even get to the campus and sort of step out of the comfort zone right away and be able to think about, okay, I'm here not just for my major, not just to please my parents, not just because I'm the best and the brightest and I deserve it, but to sort of say, okay, I'm here to learn new perspectives and to enjoy the experience.
So I think personally being at Vanderbilt, just seeing like the diversity of people and culture that there is here, it's allowed me to grow and learn more, and that before leaving college, and like he says, life engulfs them, like before being engulfed by life after graduation, I think it's really important to have that experience of college with so many different people that you can really learn from before you have to really interact with people like in a business or personal sense.
Because both the good and the bad experiences, like college is the stepping stone between childhood and adulthood. And it's an opportunity for all of us to take risks and make mistakes if you have to learn the lessons you need to learn to go into your future, because it's better to learn them now than in the future when you will suffer for the mistakes that you make.